Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Chip here once again, and I'm Daffy Duck here. We're back from the Muxy Toys, and welcome back to the Let's Play of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games for the Nintendo Wii. So last time we actually did finish up Moonlight Circuit, and we pretty much concludes the beginner's class. And today for this video is that we're about to begin the next class throughout the game, or in this case the entirety of the circuit in general, which we're about to be approached into Advanced Class. And then as far as the actual difficulty of computer opponents is concerned, it gets even a bit difficult later on, but not as quite as difficult I found. So for this little session, for this point right here, we're going to be going to Stardust Circuit. Now, as you can see, we actually have 4 events as opposed to 3 events, unlike beginner's class. Meaning that we actually got ourselves a new events to deal with, even though we have the exact same 3 events we're about to be you know, just to play at since the previous circuits at the very beginning of the game, which was essentially 100 meters, long jump, and hammer throw. But the newest event we're about to be hop into is Archery, which we did recently unlocked. So, since last time we did actually use Yoshi for the Moonlight Circuit, let's pick a different Sonic character. How about... let's pick that Knuckles the Echidna, why not? Yeah, the one that, you know, you remember how in the, how it does it for Sonic X episode, that he just says, like, a shut up, clip from After All, I think. But, anyway, though, so there's no point for showing you some instructions again, just because you know exactly how this event works on the very first, episode of this, this entirety of this Let's Play so far. So, here we go, onto a 100-meter dash, but this time with Knuckles the Echidna. The one that he guards the Master Emerald from Angel Island. On your marks. But even then though, since in Sonic Boom, the TV show as well as the video game version, that even then though, that Knuckles is actually really ridiculously tall. I know, right? Got it. Oh, wow. Actually be a world record again. Okay, that's actually quite convenient. But anyway though. Yeah, you got that right, Knuckles. New world record. So, as far as the actual thing is concerned for this event, we didn't come across into a Val yet, but we might as well be until the later cups throughout. So, but not now though. So, anyways, onwards to long jump, where I'm not a big fan of long jump to begin with, because you know you have to, you know, adjust with the Wii remote and, or in this case, the Wii remote on its own. So. As far as when the clapping animation for Knuckles, all he does is just uses his fist to go up and down, and that's all those he just does. So that's all he does. So almost unlike the DS version of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, rather than just actually just you know, again, there's no motion controls for the DS, but even then you have to use the stylus in order to actually perform yourselves a perfect jumps in the long jump and triple jump as well. Which I kind of prefer that, honestly, because it makes it a bit easier to actually judge for what angle you have actually just to move on. So it doesn't force you to do like a little gauge system. So yeah, fast move mention. Huh? Oh come on. Why not, Cream? Why not? Although granted, we're actually in 7th place now, and because of that, we actually accidentally just went over for that Val line as far as accidental or anything, so let's try that again. Ooh! Oh, right, sweet. That's actually a bit better than the ones in there before. Yeah, even a lot better than I expected. So anyway, we reach up to, oh, I think we're exactly quite close to get the Olympic record, or even a world record for that matter. We're just about like 3, or in this case 1, or, oh, forget it. So let's have a look at this replay a little bit again. It looks actually pretty good to me. Now we move on to Hammer Throw, which after all, Knuckles was actually a power type character, so that means we can actually deal with this event quite easily. So even I know, especially noticeable when I was like, yeah, whatever depends on what power types you'll be using, like Knuckles, Wario, Vector, or even Bowser for that matter. Granted, there's no Donkey Kong in this game. Granted, though, there's actually a bit of a little beta sequence you might find in this game. That there's quite a few characters where originally they were trying to be planned as playable characters, but it turns out it was actually cut from the game due to the strict time consuming for that strict development time for when the Wii version of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games was launched in let's say during that November 2007 back then. So as far as when oh god, I think we actually just get the hammer throw a bit off to the side there. And plus we get Val, so you know what, whatever. But at least we're still in the top league though. So let's do a third attempt now. So I wonder how we can do in the third and final attempt. So who knows? But I think this might actually be twice as good, if not at least. Okay, let's see how many they are. Almost close to the Olympic record, but hey, at least we'll take it. So yeah, we pretty much guaranteed that we pretty much get like to breeze for this cup with no sweat. Yeah, as a matter of fact though, that I don't think we don't have to worry about these computer opponents just trying to actually catch it up. But even then though, the only thing we need to worry about right now is the fact that if someone uses a special token for last, then if they actually perform like a best ranking before us, well, I don't know. And now we're going to be head off to Archery, the last event in Stardust Circuit. And this event only requires the Wiimote and Nunchuck combined. And basically what you have to do here is by basically, obviously it's going to have to shoot the arrows at the target. And basically you're going to have to keep on your notice so that the wind direction is actually included. So basically what you have to do here is to draw out the bow while just simply press the A and B, holding those buttons down, and then pull the Wiimote back. And then if you do so, then you're probably going to actually use both the Wiimote and Nunchuck to do a little aiming motion, so that you can sometimes tilt the Nunchuck to actually perform the little wind correction. And then as far as the Wiimote on its own, it's basically just aim it onto the just a normal regular place. So what I highly suggest you do here is the fact that you're gonna have to make sure that you're gonna have to get these two cursors in one, so that it will actually just make it work.
Ready?
So let's see. So here we go with N1, where we're gonna have to start off right here, and let's see if we can actually get to the center right here. Oh, what? Great way to start this event. But again, it's probably because it has been a really long time since we actually played to this game. Oh wow, we got a perfect 10. So yeah, if you hit the center and the target, this means you get 10 points bullseye, so... Yeah, this event is really fun though, especially if you want to be quite accurate with your aiming shots and whatnot. So, it does kind of reminds me of playing Mario, no, not Mario, sorry. The Wii Sports Resorts archery mode, where basically that in Wii Sports Resort, that you're gonna have to use the Wii Motion Plus peripheral, and then use the Nunchuck in the process as well. That's basically it's kind of like that, but in this game, it doesn't have a Wii Motion Plus peripheral since until when... I'm pretty sure it did announce the Wii Motion Plus peripheral back in E3 2008. When it did first announce Wii Sports Resorts to actually have ourselves a motion controls capabilities. So I think that's how that works out, so... Well, since Mario and Sonic at the Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games came around, then it'll just basically get us a Motion Plus peripheral. Like, you can either use it on just the attachment to it, or you can actually just use it as the easiest method while simply just get the Wiimote on its own with the Motion Plus inside, which is sold separately. So there we go. But the Motion Plus peripheral is only required to play for Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games, because if you do play it on the Wiimote without the Motion Plus peripheral, you're probably guaranteed that it won't able to work out quite well. So anyway though, so yeah, that's basically how we could discuss. Speaking of discussing things, recently that during that yesterday that Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens on multiple platforms has been released recently. And from what I've heard it from it, this actually feels very similar to how it does in the Complete Saga when we used to get it on the Xbox 360. That we actually can't wait to actually get a hands on that. Granted though, on the PlayStation 3 version, the PlayStation 4 version actually has some exclusive content. But even then though, that it might be the case. Okay, so far we're down to 5th place, so even then you only have like 4 ends to do this. And it looks like we're pretty much done here, so what position are we in? Still, we're only 5th. It's mostly because we just had a terrible ending or terrible beginning part. But anyway though, so at least we're still in 1st place though, so don't worry, there's no way to actually lose the entirety of this tournament, or in this case this circuit, because granted though, we actually used the token later on the earlier one. So anyway though, the award ceremony for Stardust Circuit, which are Luigi, he's in 3rd place. Dr. Eggman, he's in 2nd place. And Knuckles claims the Stardust Trophy, and he's in 1st place. So how about that? So yeah. And yeah. So let's go ahead and just exit out right here. And once we do that, then we actually get ourselves Planet Circuit. It's been now unlocked. In addition to that, we have ourselves a new events like the high jump from athletics, which I'm assuming it was on field section. So yeah, we're gonna have to finish this video just about right here. So next time on Let's Play Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, that we're about to be hit off to the Planet Circuit, which appears to be, I'm pretty sure it's the 7th circuit in the game so far. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So anyway though, see you guys next time. Later fellas.